real speed and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet, and again the footwork. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, hey, look. The game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. Now we'll run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. Taken in at the 22. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. He cuts it middle, and he's got some, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I think I was going to kick it hard.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. McCown going to hand this one off to Powell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very solid gain on that play.
Yes, I do have Scooter Mapple.
This is the running back, Powell. And an alley. And oh, he coughed it up. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop.
I love when that happens.
46-yard line.
He's injured. Okay, we got it.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet there are humans out there running around.
Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Hey.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone to bump the lead up
20 to 0. I'm up. Did he just try to dab? This is the weirdest dab ever.
Partner, they're up big. They're snapping the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings.
I did not know which one. No, chapter 2 should be out around 2 because in Asian, and in Asia, that's when
and this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to the best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Hold on, Josh. Are you No, I got out.
Doing there is he'll get it up to about the 28.
I got bailed out.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Josh, comment down below if you're selling this. But yeah, I got bailed out at like 5 or 6 or whatever.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 10 yards is the pickup. First down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talk. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
I'm about to say pick 6.
Picked up by Keanu Neal, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And now running right through it. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose. Because
did I just make them tackle each other? There's no way. Oh, you guys knocked her right down. other guy want to be Matt Action and try to tackle me.
Just stop him with just regular tackling.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 40. Oh, and now Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. And he cuts. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Boom.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out come the Jets. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about
Unfortunately.
that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive. They get to touchdown. So if you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Neutral zone infraction.
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
On 1st down, McCown. Brought in by
No, why did you call him?
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
What are you doing? Yes,
Gain there in the completion, 2nd and 10.
Oh my God, that was
That was a simple
nothing.
throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's
See, there we
Wolford
go,
over the middle.
45. That's
And
right,
he'll
that's
be
how
brought
we,
down shy of the
that's
40
how we
at the
touch, that's how we do.
The last catch did get
That's how we
3,
do.
but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Anderson.
Again, it's McCown. And that is incomplete.
What is wrong with these players, though?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing
How did
available
he
there
just
for
catch
him.
that?
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
How did he just catch that?
I know that.
How the hell did he just catch that? There's no way in the world he just caught that. Talk about the world's best catch. The world's best catch. I couldn't even catch a... Oh, the world's best catch, bro. Talking about the world's best catch, bro. Let's just see the incomplete token. Yeah. Huh? Hold on. Huh? Make you some water? Cold water or hot water?
Well, you get
I'm just playing with you. Alright. Hold on, y'all. Here's the title. What's that on your nose?
A fat thing.
To help me breathe. It's not working.
Ow!
No magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole lot in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Freeman with a fast feed, and they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 22 and a first down. He's breaking off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it, when you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And now running right through him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 34 yards there and a first down.
Hey, we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you're running that successfully, the offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people.
We're gonna let the touchdown get a touchdown. Yeah, we're gonna let the QB get a touchdown, I mean.
Now a play fake here on first down. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it second and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
QB bootleg.
Ryan now off the bootleg. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. Matt Ryan punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons add on.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Josh McCown ready to head back out there. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
Defense.
Yeah, they're going to take the first.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football.
Neutral zone
Apparently,
infraction.
that didn't happen.
Defense.
Well, they didn't really have to earn that first down, did they?
But they're not having to earn much, are they? Back-to-back penalties. First was 1st and 5, and now they give them a first down.
McCown now on first down. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson 65 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better.
You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Spins by. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because they're
focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him. And of
most
course,
touchdowns in the damn game.
We're creating the hole for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far. Freeman again, a first down carry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 50 yards. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they do something like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Nowhere to go. Here, he lost the football. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it.
We got 40 points. 40 points in the second quarter, bro. 40 points in the second quarter. I want to hear it. I'm going to hear this stuff.
Especially from the 15-yard line. Oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And now McCown's throw for Curse is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
I'm watching you both.
On 1st and 10, here's McCown. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with, some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Now McCown. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. McCown now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. He's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jermaine Kearse, 39 yards. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
What number was that? I did that. Hold on. What number was that? Hold on. Whatever number was that? I just did that. Should have never did that. Because look what I did to the two teammates. Ankles took in. Ankles took in. 58. Number 11, 58. And I found one high. Number 11 and 58. Remember that, guys.
And here now come the Falcons.
Number 11 and 58.
Now Ryan on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 23 yards on the play.
Okay, 11 and 2.
Spotlight
Just 58.
is at its brightest. And let's face
Let me
it,
get
this
a
is Super
touchdown
Bowl.
on them.
Those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
His name is Lee.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
It's caught. Jones. They give him 27 yards on the third down conversion.
I'd have to say
now we got to go
whenever
find
you
them for the
see
touchdown.
a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. Oh, a little 360. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. On second down, Freeman. And Hill running right through him.
Yeah.
Oh, now he bowls him over.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lee.
He's
trying to say something now. Yep. That's right, Freeman. Straight Freeman. Straight Freeman. Let's go.
Indeed. Well, my education
Yeah,
continues in this
yeah,
game,
I
I've
broke
got to
it.
tell you,
Yeah, I
because
broke
there's not
his ankles.
analyst in the world that would
Broke his
accept pass up the
ankles.
field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And look at this. It's a fake. So the halftime show in the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. The halftime show, quite a spectacle, but it's back to football for the second half of Super Bowl 53.
The 50th.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they
Number
expect to
11
get
for
them
the
into the
ground,
end zone and back into this
11
game.
to open
see if
basketball.
that
I
script is a
freaking
good one for
injured the crap out of
Quick hitter
Blanco.
inside,
I
but
think
that one
Pop
was
is
swallowed up
bad. I
because
don't know
what
if it
they're
was in the
hoping,
video, but
those big
another
defensive
one time
linemen will take the bait and move laterally
also pissed I
and
did
open up
too.
a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Caught the tight end Walford. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And I
Not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the zone. Was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Cool.
Powell. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard
What time
line.
is it? 9:41 Broadway.
Success. A nice inside run sets up a very
9:41,
manageable second down.
9:41.
A very solid gain on that play.
9:41 o'clock. 9:41 Clark Ave. 9:41 Avenue 1. I'm just naming some streets.
They go again with Powell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
9:41 Audi 1.
From
9:41 Old Town
territory
Road.
now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun here for McCown. Complete outright to Kurtz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Throwing on first is McCown. And this is going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Powell. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Dumps off to Powell. And he'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Okay, so if they go for it, they're stupid. Oh, they're not for
Instead of
this.
throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his
Oh, they got
elusiveness
that.
to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
He's so smart to the point
Yeah,
and
I'm
stuff.
with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Now that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field,
Come
that
on,
allows you to do
boys,
a
we
lot
have time
of
to
things on
try.
offense.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Freeman with a fast feet. A good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
31 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Fights off the defender. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Let it go.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And for
God
first
damn!
tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
They're cracking today.
Now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On third down, Devontae Freeman. And they corral him just a couple yards.
Oh, damn, man. Come on, dude.
On third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think
This defense tired of seeing him run the football. This D-line probably getting sick of the O-line as well.
And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking about a conversation I had with Adam Gase, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins in the offseason. He told me that he asked his running backs each week for their favorite runs. Give me your 3 top runs. And right now, you're seeing a guy that's probably using his top runs to great advantage in this game.
He is in a zone. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons add on. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, "Why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it." Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And McCown's throw there, incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Working from the gun. McCown looking middle, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Alright, so it'll be 9-4-54.
Because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
McCown throwing there, and it's incomplete.
They always say that real estate is about location. Well, guess what? When it's a slant route, the quick ones, timing, timing, timing. You got to be able to lead your man with the football.
And the timing off right there, threw it behind him. McCown incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So that one will be accepted.
Still second down.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. It's McCown again. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
God damn!
It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, just mark that under the
What's his friend's
category
gonna do?
of
Friend's
just
gonna
not
touch on right
successful.
now.
Trying to throw the ball just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. A handoff. Devontae Freeman. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Oh, nice move. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah, a couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you, he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Time for a break. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. McCown to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Quincy Anoon with the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way
Neutral
over.
zone infraction. Defense.
Put on this 1st down. They're taking it. 1st down and 3. Yep,
and just a simple, basic neutral zone infraction here, partner.
Yeah, when you're ready to launch and go get the quarterback, sometimes you take off a bit too fast.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McCown. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a 1st.
They all came together there in breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, McCown. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
McCown incomplete on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, they'll throw with McCown. And that is incomplete. The Jets on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
He's only got 2 touchdowns. No.
McCown looks to throw again. And he's got a new one. And he's got this down to the 35. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Again, it's McCown. And they're not able to hook.
This team just sucks.
Incomplete.
The Jets just suck.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
McCown will try again on second down. His throw incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks,
Exactly.
they'll miss on 40% of their throws. Somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball, who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
To throw is McCown. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bilal Powell from 4 yards out. And the Jets are able to get a score back.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way. They have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all off season, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
How do you touchdowns are on my team or for framing? Or from framing? I try to pop him.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.
So Ryan Jones is there? Jones didn't do anything? Number 45. Jones didn't do anything. Jones. Alright, y'all, see you guys in the next video. See you guys later.